I'm getting married in a church outside of my parish, and I didn't know the steps to get married outside of your parish, but I've been doing them. So I thought if you're interested in doing something like that, this is what you'll have to do. So we first of all had to apply to get married in the church that we want to get married in. We filled out a form, and there was all sorts of different connections to the church. We didn't have any of them. We've got family in the area, but not my parents or my partner's parents. So we couldn't count for that one. We've also never lived in that area, in the parish. We've never been to school. We've never worked within the parish. So we had to do it whereby we've been to church for 6 months. It was initially every Sunday for 6 months and the lead up to our wedding, which, if you choose a church far away from you, is obviously quite the commitment. But our church, after a few sessions, said that we could go every third Sunday, which is their Holy Communion. And honestly, it is lovely. And we go every third Sunday to the lead up to our wedding. But also with that, I had to contact my local parish church, or our local parish church, because we're from the same parish. I wonder if you live in different parishes, how that works. They'd maybe have to put it in both. So what they then had to do is I had to set a date with them, and for 3 consecutive weeks at my local parish, they will announce our proposed marriage. And it's called the reading of the banns, and they put your wedding on your marriage, your proposed marriage on a notice, and I guess people have the right to kind of come up and object, I guess, to that notice, or they give their reason to object if they have one. And then we will have a certificate of our banns from our local parish, which we will then give to the church that we're actually getting married at. So the church that we're getting married at, it's not too far of a drive. It's with the traffic, because it's country lanes, it works out about an hour 20 on a Sunday. And really excited. We've become a real part, I think, of their Sunday community at church. We really love going. It's also where my daughter's being christened, so that's really lovely. But I just thought, if you didn't know what comes into it in getting married in a church outside of your parish, that could be helpful.